All right. Why don't we speak next to, let's go international. Let's speak to Carl from Stockholm. Carl from Stockholm, are you unmuted? Can you hear me? Hmm. All right. That's too bad. I was hoping to speak to Carl. Let's go to Schizo from North Carolina. You're on the air.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Pleasure to speak to you. I found your show not too long ago. Um, I have a couple questions.
Okay.
I've been dealing with, sorry, I'm kind of a little nervous, but I've been dealing with my fiance who is buying into all of these conspiracies that are going around. And basically, she has put an ultimatum in the relationship. She's basically said that if I get vaccinated, it would be the end of our relationship. And it's really stressing me out because I'm constantly like researching and finding that the claims of conspiracy theorists don't hold water.
That's right.
When you actually do the research.
That's correct.
And
yeah.
So but the problem is I've seen her go from being completely afraid of this when it first started and then attaching to these conspiracies as a way to cope with the fear that she was having.
That's very common. That's very common. People would rather take solace in the conspiracy, which suggests that we have much more control over things than we actually have. It's scary that this might be an out of control pandemic. So folks would rather believe whatever conspiracy theory about the virus or the vaccine. That's very common.
Yeah. The problem I'm finding myself in is because I haven't gotten vaccinated yet. And
right.
I really do want to, because I have a 1-year-old child, and I'm not willing to take the risk that I won't be here for him. And
that makes a lot of sense.
But for her, it's not that. For her, it seems that if I do so, it's almost like a religious belief where it offends her that it will be the end of our relationship. And basically, it's boiled down to, if I do this, I am a stupid person for falling into this whole thing. So do you have any recommendations?
Well, listen, I can't tell. So let me ask a couple of questions. Is this the mother of the 1-year-old you just mentioned?
Yes.
It is. Okay. And how long have you been together?
About three years now.
And do you want to continue together?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I'm willing to stick around because I also am afraid of the issues that will happen if I'm no longer in the relationship and what she'll do in order to keep me away from my son.
That's a scary thing. That's a scary. I mean, listen, I don't know the full situation, and ultimately you have to decide. But let me ask you this: have you thought about just getting vaccinated and not telling her and not talking about it?
Yes, that has been my conclusion these past day or two. I actually talked to a friend, and he's like, "Listen, I know it sucks, but maybe that's just the thing to do." I figured that that's probably the best option for me. But now I've thought of what am I going to do when I get my vaccination card? Because we're going to be going out of town soon, and I try to think ahead, and will there be a situation where we aren't going to be allowed to do something unless we show our vaccination card, and I'm going to be vaccinated, but she's not, and
well, listen, basically you would just, if you want to keep it secret, you would just have to be like, if there's she's not going to be allowed to do that thing anyway. So then maybe you're just both not doing that thing and you don't need to worry about it. Just go out. You'll be vaccinated, but you can go out and do your unvaccinated life with her. I mean, I agree that it sucks, but if the priority is you think it could be a really bad situation for your child, and so you want to, it's really hard for me to give serious, to seriously give advice because I don't know the full situation, but my immediate mind goes to at least get yourself vaccinated and just don't mention it so that you are less likely to get the virus and spread it to her.
I that's kind of what I've come to. There's only just one question I have left, and it's I want to get vaccinated, but I want to not give it away that I'm vaccinated by having any side effects. So I don't know what you recommend.
Oh, you just say you're feeling under the weather. I mean, the side effects you would have would be sort of like feeling a little bit cold or flu-like. So you just say, I've got a cold, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
You said you got vaccinated. Did you get which one did you get?
I got Moderna.
Oh, sorry, cut off. I can't hear you.
I got Moderna.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Schizo. Sounds complicated. Sounds like we're having a connection issue, so I'm going to let you go. But that's a tough situation. That's a tough situation. All right, guys. I've taken all the calls I can take today. We will take calls again very soon.